Hi everyone, I'm going to be reading two poems for you today. I'm going to be reading a William Wordsworth poem and a Thomas Gunn poem. I'll be showing you the books in a minute that they come from. And the reason I'm reading two poems together, I haven't done this as a format before, is I've been missing for 3 days and I feel quite bad about that because no sooner had I decided to do my daily shorts 1-minute poems that we all came down with norovirus in the house, which quickly became reminiscent of scenes from The Exorcist. I know that's a bit TMI, but if I could have read you a poem, I would have, believe me. So I'm back now. I'm going to read two poems together and I'm going to make the daily short later. I also need to let you know that on my channel, I'm not monetized yet. And this is something I'm working very hard towards. So if you do enjoy any of the poems, any of the short films, any of the shorts, and you want to send them to a friend that you really like, or maybe don't like, no, I'm just joking, please do forward them on to a friend, a lover, an enemy, I'm joking again, a family member. It's really important that I grow the channel in order to get monetized, in order to put funds back, in order to be able to interview people and just have a longer format and make the channel more enjoyable for you. So thanks so much. Without further ado, here are today's two poems. So today's first poem is from the Penguin Classics book of English Romantic Verse. I highly recommend Penguin to anyone who wants to get started with a small investment. Penguin specifically made great English literature accessible to the masses. So their books are still out there in circulation. And if you want to start on the Romantics, which is a great place to start in poetry, here's a great book for you. I would actually leaf through it to show you how full it is with poems, but unfortunately my finger is holding the page, so I might lose it and hence have to start all over again, but I can show you later. Surprised by Joy by William Wordsworth. Surprised by joy, impatient as the wind, I turn to share the transport. Oh, with whom but thee, deep buried in the silent tomb, that spot which no vicissitude can find. Love, faithful love, recall thee to my mind. But how could I forget thee? Through what power, even for the least division of an hour, have I been so beguiled as to be blind to my most grievous loss? That thought's return was the worst pang that sorrow ever bore, save one, only one, when I stood forlorn, knowing my heart's best treasure was no more, that neither present time nor years unborn could to my sight that heavenly face restore. Okay, our second poem today is from the National Trust Book of Nature Poems. I've already read from this book on my channel, and again, I highly recommend it. Here we go. It's Considering the Snail by Thomas Gunn. The snail pushes through a green night, for the grass is heavy with water, and meets over the bright path he makes, where rain has darkened the earth's dark. He moves in a wood of desire, pale antlers barely stirring as he hunts. I cannot tell what power is at work, drenched there with purpose, knowing nothing. What is a snail's fury? All I think is that if later I parted the blades above the tunnel and saw the thin trail of broken white across litter, I would never have imagined the slow passion to that deliberate progress.